Hey, Fretlam here. Now in this video, things are going to get exciting because we are going to go ahead to walk you through exactly on how to create your Facebook ad. Now, there are 3 steps to creating a Facebook ad. Step number 1 is choosing your objective. You got to choose the right objective when you're advertising on Facebook, and we have created the product conversion tag, or I should say product conversion, inside Pixabay already. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to choose the correct objective. Number 2, we're going to then start configuring your targeting. I'll walk you through a strategy that we use that is crushing it for us. Step number 3 is then to create your ads. Then you're all set. Now, it is very important that there are important features that may cause you to lose money when you're setting up your Facebook ad. So make sure you follow my steps properly, rewatch this video several times so that you know that you are setting up your ads the correct way. So step number 1 is choosing your objective. You always want to choose website conversion and optimize based on the product specific purchase event that we created from Pixabay. Now, step number 2, here's some quick tip. You always want to advertise in the United States first. And to be more exact, you want to target to people who live in United States. You don't want to go after travelers, so I'm going to walk you through on exactly how to actually set your ad to go after only people who live in United States. Number 2, you always want to start with mobile newsfeed before you start to expand into other placement. And when you're first starting to test your product, you want to aim for your target audience size to be around 500K to 1 million. Don't go after any audience size that's over 1 million. It is good that you can target anyone that goes over 1 million. But right now, in this initial phase, we're testing the product out first. You don't want to go ahead and start testing a big audience because it'll take you forever for you to find out if that product is actually going to sell or not. Now, at the same time, you do not want to go after an audience that is too small, or else you are going to exhaust the audience rather quickly. Last but not least, you always want to start out with flex targeting to narrow your audience down so that you are going after the very specific segment that will most likely to respond to your ad. Then on step number 3, when you're creating your ad, always start with a single image at first. Now, if you have any experience in videos, I do recommend you use a video ad. But at the end of the day, if you're just starting out, start out with an image at first, and then you can start figuring out how to create a video ad. Now, inside my YouTube channel, I do have a video, I think it was in one of my Ask Fretlam show, that shows you exactly on how to set up a video ad simply using images. So you want to go into my YouTube channel and dig for it. I forgot which episode it was in. Now, when you're setting up your single image ad, I would highly encourage you to use Canva to create it if you do not have Photoshop. Now, if you do have Photoshop, then obviously create it with Photoshop. Second tip when you are creating your ad is to always use emoji in your ad copy. Emoji is proven to increase click-through rate for your ad. Last but not least, this is one of the most important tips that I can actually give you, and we have tested this throughout multiple campaigns, and now it is a habit of ours that every single post or ad that we create, we always use tiny.ie URL shortener. And you simply can actually get an account at tiny.ie/Fred. It is $19 a month, but I tell you, it is super powerful and you definitely need it for your ads to increase click-through rate, increase your chances of converting, and also decreasing your cost per purchase and cost per click. Now, let me tell you why you need Tiny. Number 1, again, like I said, it is proven to increase click-through rate and lower your cost per click. How it does so is because you are now able to have a blue clickable link in your post text. You can go by without using tiny.ie. You can use Bitly if you want, but at the end of the day, inside Tiny, you have the ability to see real-time data and the performance of your ad, and that is super, super powerful. You can also track revenue and conversion from your ad, so even if your ad starts to get viral and it's starting to get organic reach and people are sharing it, you can still actually track back to see if you are actually getting more sales outside from your typical Facebook ad. Now, if you are an advanced user, this is going to be even more powerful and this will blow you away. Tiny has the ability to split test for more profit. So unlike any other URL shortener, Tiny gives you the ability to split test between 2, 3, or 4 different links so that you can actually find out what is the best pricing strategy you can go after. You can actually go after the comparison between a landing page and a product page. There's a lot of great stuff inside tiny.ie, and there are a lot more enhancements being made on tiny.ie, so definitely go check it out by simply go to tiny.ie/Fred. Now, let me actually go to a demo right now to show you how to create your entire ad over my shoulder, all in raw videos. So we're going to go into my browser, and we're going to first go to products, and obviously we're going to be advertising this free Icefire Dragon Ring. And this is going to be the link, right? This is what we wanted to advertise. So the first thing that you wanted to do is to go into your ads manager, click on the green button that says create. Once you've done so, make sure that you choose conversions. There's a lot of people that say, go after engagement, go after video views, go after traffic. But in all honesty, with e-commerce, you want to go after conversion because you are telling Facebook that, hey, Facebook, I'm advertising right now because I want more sale. I'm not wanting more traffic to my website. I'm not wanting people to engage with my posts. I'm not wanting people to watch my video. I primarily want sale. That's what I want. And in this case, you want to choose conversion. And then you want to name your campaign. I'm going to call it the Icefire Dragon Ring Tripwire. So I will name, in the campaign name, what is the product that you're advertising and what is the strategy you are using. Next, I'm going to click on set up an ad account. And I'm going to go after US dollar. Alright. And then my time zone is in Vancouver time, LA. So I click on continue. So now you're in the ad set level. Now in the ad set level, the first thing that it will ask you is what conversion events do you want to optimize your ads off of? So in this case, we're going to actually choose back the Icefire Dragon Ring. This is the one that we call Ice. This is what you wanted to use. It's fine that it is red, okay? It's just that we're not getting enough traffic into there yet, but as you start getting traffic and as you start getting sale, this will turn into green. So you want to choose back what you have actually created in Pixabay for the product specific conversion. All right. Then next, right here, we're going to change this into, right now by default, it says everyone in this location. Like I said earlier, we do not want to go after travelers, right? Everyone in this location really means anyone that has an IP address located in Canada. We don't want that because travelers never buy. So you want to change this into people who live in this location, and we're going to go after United States. We're going to remove Canada, go after United States. Now for age and gender, if you know your demographic, then make sure you actually set the right age and gender so you're not going to be wasting advertising dollars to figure out what is going to work, okay? Facebook will eventually figure out who most likely are going to click, who's most likely going to buy, but if you've already done your research, there's no point of you figuring it out yourself. Letting Facebook figuring it out and wasting advertising dollars. So let's say that if you're in the camping niche and you have used the audience insight, you may have figured out that maybe in the camping niche, majority of them are men that are 45 plus. Then you want to actually set it in this. Now let's say that if you don't know who your demographic are, always start with the age of 25 and above. These are people that are most likely that are going to actually buy than ones that won't buy. So now in this case, we're advertising this ring. This can be a unisex ring. So we're going to go after all men and women. Now, under languages, I see a lot of Facebook accounts, and when I do reviews, I see that a lot of people actually leave this off. This is a big no-no. Because right now in the world, especially in North America, we are living in a multicultural country right now. So even my mom uses Facebook, but her primary language is Chinese. And if you serve a English ad to her, she's not going to respond to it because she is not fluent in English. She don't know a lot of writings. So if you serve an ad to her, chances are she's not going to buy. And because inside the language you leave it wide open, Facebook will go after anyone with a native language of anything other than English. Okay, so in this case, you want to choose English all. Now, before you go to the detailed targeting, here's what you want to do. You want to remove expand interest. Remember, in Facebook, you want to micromanage your targeting. You want to figure out exactly who are buying from you and who are not. And if you click on expand interest, what's going to happen is that Facebook is going to take your primary interest targeting and they will actually look at, okay, who else is going to be interested in the targeting that you're going after, and Facebook will start actually advertising your ad to other people that is outside the targeting that you chose. So you don't want that to happen, especially when you're advertising online. The more micro data that you get, the better off you are going to be. And we've tested this a lot of times. Expand interest actually increase our cost per purchase, and you don't want that to happen. So we're going to check this mark off. Next thing, we're going to click on edit placement and go after mobile only. Remember, Facebook right now has majority of their traffic in mobile, and they have the most inventory on mobile. And right now, e-commerce, right now, I would say almost 80% of all e-commerce sales, or even more than that, is actually all coming from mobile. So you want to go after mobile only, and only go after newsfeed. Remove all these check marks, all right, and only go after mobile only Facebook feed. In this case, now you can go back up to the top. Now, if you recall earlier, when it comes to targeting, I talked about flex targeting, and I actually want to open up my scribble pad to show you what it means when it comes to flex targeting. So I'm going to remove all these, and I'm going to make this a little smaller. So right now, let's say that we're advertising the Dragon's Reign. So when you're going after advertising, a lot of people would just go like, well, you know what, I'm just going to go after everyone that is interested in Dragon, right? Now, this is good to start, but in reality, it's actually going to affect your campaign because there are so many reasons why people will express interest in Dragon. Maybe their friends like Dragon and they're forcing the click. So let's say that maybe one of your friend has a drawing on Dragon or have some Dragon home decor and he or she posted online. And obviously you're going to like it because it's your friend that posted it. But at the end of the day, you are not going to be the person that's really interested in Dragon. Then you are going to actually advertise to those that will most not likely respond. And there's also a lot of reasons why people maybe like Dragon. They may like Dragon because of movies. They like Dragon because of novels, etc., etc. So if you're going after this, then your chances of succeeding is going to be a lot less, especially when you are testing out the products to see if it works or not. So what you want to do is to introduce what we call flex targeting by overlaying another targeting on top. So in my case, if I'm going after the ring, I would go after anyone that is interested in dragons and ring. So then Facebook forms a new audience and your ads are only going to advertise to people that will most likely be interested in both, obviously, dragon and ring. Now, it will also make your audience size smaller and tighter, and the response will be a lot higher. And if you're starting out like this, and if, let's say that you can't even get this initial targeting to work, then that means that this product is not going to be the right product for you. And we'll talk more about this in the next video. But now, I would just want you to go after, obviously, the flex targeting for your Facebook campaign. So in this case, the first interest targeting, I'm going to go after Dragon. And let's see what comes up. Alright, dragon, G-dragon, Chinese dragon, dungeon dragon. I would go after dungeon dragon. Okay, 200k. So let's say that if this is 200k, there's no point of flexing down the targeting, because remember, our goal is to go after an audience size. Your perfect audience size to start, audience size, is going to be 500k to 1 mil. Okay, so right now when we go after the dragon, dungeon dragon, I mean, it's going to be a good targeting, but we're not going to use this right out the bat because, again, we may have to actually use another product. So I'm going to go after other audience. Say we're going to go after dragon, which is 60 million. It's pretty crazy. And then Dungeons and Dragon. Let's see, Dragon, Dungeons and Dragon. Okay, we're going to go after Dragon. 5 million, way too big. So in order for you to actually do flex targeting, you got to narrow the audience down. And let's say we go after people that like ring, jewelry ring. So now the audience size went to 660,000. Now, obviously, we're advertising a dragon ring. So it makes sense that we're going after the actual micro-targeting of anyone that's interested in dragon and also in ring in the jewelry sector. So this is a good audience size. Now that's good. Then we go to the very bottom. Next thing, you can do $5 a day. Now, if you want to actually have faster data, you can go up to $20 a day if you like. But if you're just starting out, I highly suggest you to just go after $5 a day. Next, the conversion window. Always go after 1 day click. If you're an advanced Facebook marketer, or you basically want to know more why we choose conversion window under 1 day click, is because 95% of the time people buy on 1 day click. So when they see your ad, they click on it, they buy right away. And you want Facebook to optimize off of that, especially for a low ticket item. If you're selling, let's say, a product that is $50 and above, then I will use 7 day click because people may need longer time to make a decision. But in all reality, you want to choose the conversion into 1 day click. And then leave everything by default. Click on continue. Oh, before we do so, we're gonna go back to the asset, and I want you to make this a habit, okay? You want to name your asset properly. So in this case, I'm gonna go after targeting. So dragon plus ring, which is flex targeting, and these are 25 plus US, okay? And the last piece of information that I'll put is the audience size, 660k. All right. Click on continue. So now, the next thing that I would do is choose your Facebook page. Now, I don't have a Facebook page yet. I'm just going to use my Fretland one for an example. But you want to use your Facebook page. And then the format, you want to use single image. So first, we're going to create the image first. We're going to simply go to canva.com. And then we're going to use custom dimension. 1200 by 628. That is the size for the single image. Click on design. And now I'm just going to upload my dragon ring images. Alright, just going to upload these images. And your working area, again, is the white spot. Okay, the gray spot is not going to be your working area. The working spot is going to be in right at the side, all right? So I'm going to see how it will look like if I create an ad. That looks like this. And I'm going to use this right here. All right. Not bad. Let me see. I think I can make this even better. So, yeah, I'll just use this one. Okay. And then I would then add in some text, but not too much. I'm going to use a background first. All right, element. I'm going to use shape. All right. I'm going to make this smaller. Alright, and then I would put text on top of it. No, I would actually use my logo first. Do I have a logo? Yes, I have my logo over here. This is looking good. Alright, having my logo. And then I'm going to add in some text. I'm going to say free. Get this carbon fiber dragon ring for free. Okay, I'm going to change the color into, let's say, white, so I can put it right on top. Alright, and then I want to use another font. I don't like this. What do we use for our logo? Let me see. I forgot what we used for a logo. I'm just gonna randomly select one. Just waiting for it to load. Alright, let's see, I'll use this. Okay, looks good. And then I'm simply going to download it. I'm always going to use a JPEG format. Click on download. Alright, now we have that done. All we got to do is go back into Facebook, and we're just going to upload the image. Alright, now we have that done. The next thing that we will do is, this is going to be our advertise page. So we're going to go into Tiny and then shorten the URL. So I'm just going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to paste it right in here. I'm going to shorten the link. I'm going to copy it. And now I'm just going to paste it right in here. Where it says website URL, paste in a tiny link. And then we're going to write the ad over here. So remember, we want to start with emoji. So this is the ad template that you want to follow. I'm just going to go to Google and search for Facebook posting Facebook emoji. And the first link that say philippapp.com, Facebook symbol. I use this one all the time. And the first thing is, I want to look for a symbol that represents dragon. So I always use a emoji that represents whatever that I'm advertising. So I'm going to use that dragon head. No, I'm going to use the dragon over here. Okay. And then I will start with 2 emoji icon. And I say free carbon fiber ring. Dragon ring. So you want to keep it to 5 letters or less. And the reason why is that it will basically have the ad show up better over here. So free carbon 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I'm gonna say free dragon ring instead. Okay, and then enter. And then here I will use 1 line of text to describe the ring. Get this carbon. Get our newest edition, our ice fair carbon fiber dragon ring for I would say this newest edition of our loves black dragon. It's lightweight. It's let's see what is the copy that I put over here. I actually have some good text over here. Why don't I do that? But it's too long. Okay, so I'm gonna the ice sphere carbon fiber dragon ring. Is our newest collection. That's made with carbon fiber. This ring is perfect for any black dragon lovers. Alright, and then here, so one line of text to really talk about the products, and here is a, you want to offer a deal and a call to action. Ice Fair carbon fiber dragon ring for free. Get it free here. Grab yours now. So here's what I've done. Okay, I first created a headline to attract the person, then 1 to 2 sentences to talk more about your product and what the offer is. So I say, for a limited time, we're giving away our Ice Fair Dragon for free. Get it here for free, okay? And then I'm just gonna use another, let's see, another emoji. And then I'm gonna use another emoji that is a GIF over here. And now here's the best part. I'm gonna first copy the arrow. It can be a finger arrow or whatever that's pointing to the right. Okay, and I'm gonna paste it here and paste it here. And then I'm actually gonna copy the tiny URL link again over here. Paste it here. Paste it right here. Alright, so now if you actually see this, which we saw earlier, I'm just gonna exit this and you'll see. You can see that there's gonna be a blue link right over here. So now it's a clickable link, okay? So that's what you want to accomplish. This is how you should structure your ad copy. A headline, description of the product, the deal, and the call to action. And then here, I'm going to say, and the headline, I'm going to say, okay, just all I have to do is just put in that. Call to action, I'm going to basically say, shop now. Where are you? Shop now. So people know that it is something for sale. And then ignore everything else and click on confirm. And you are basically done. So that's really it. You got your first ad all set up. And I just walked you through exactly how to do so. So to recap, always choose your product conversion as an objective. So I'm selling the Ice Fair Carbon Dragon Ring. So what you want to do is to actually tell Facebook that you are selling that product and you want to get Facebook to optimize of that specific product conversion that you created through Pixelbait. Then you want to use flex targeting to start and aim for 500K to 1 million in size, no more than 1 million. And then you want to create a single image ad to test. Now again, it's very important that you get tiny.ie, and all you got to do is simply go to http tiny.ie/Fred. There's a lot of amazing features that there is available inside Tiny, and I highly encourage you to get it because it is proven to increase click-through rate, proven to increase sales. Alright, so that's it for this video. if you actually missed any of it, and I do encourage you to rewatch this video again because you may have missed some of the stuff, and each time you're setting up a new ad on Facebook, I encourage you to come back, watch this video again, copy my template, use my strategy, and I look forward on seeing you in the next video where we're going to talk about optimizing your Facebook ads. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.